Christmas trees on fire, Santa's holding the lighter. My parents are both liars, I got gifts but one subscribers. Thanks for the candy basket, oh god, another jacket. My stocking's filled with acid.
Hi guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope you all are having a wonderful Christmas. I wasn't going to be back until Friday or back editing until Friday, but we had all the family here last night for Christmas Eve. Our plans kind of changed, so I'm back at it today. And if you haven't seen, last night Jason did a live stream, which was hours later after Shanny started to try to do her live stream that I posted yesterday. It was only like 51 seconds long. I still don't know how to do YouTube shorts. I'll eventually learn, but I just wanted to get that out to you guys. And now this video of Jason is the follow-up to that. And if you thought he was crazy before, you haven't seen anything yet. And I also wanted to say that I think I was wrong. I had said that when Shanny said she deleted Jason's channel, that I believe she only privated it. It looks like I was wrong because he created a whole new channel. So she must have deleted it. I truly didn't think she would do it. If he created a brand new channel, it's gone. But I do want to say again, thank you so very much for all the support. It really does mean a lot to me. But I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. Let's get into the shit show.
What is the deal here? Hi folks. You know, there's a lot of bullshit. But isn't there always a lot of bullshit? Yeah, there's always a lot of fucking bullshit. Always. So yeah, I'm back here. Where were you, Rev? Where the fuck were you? Well, we'll get into it in a little bit. It's pure comedy, folks.
You're absolutely right about that. This whole live stream is nothing but a joke. You and Shanny are nothing but a joke, in my opinion.
You want pure comedy, you came to the right place. My name is Jason William Egeroff. Let's say that I am aspiring to be like, say, a David Letterman. Okay? What a legend in entertainment. Okay? The Dave Letterman show was the absolute greatest period in American history. Do we understand this? The time that you had the top 10. Who the fuck didn't wait every goddamn weekday? And just wait. Oh, shit, fucking Dave's on. And Dave's there. He's at the desk, right? He's got the shit out. He's got his list, and he's going, And then he calls himself Duckface, right? Because his mouth kind of looked like a duck's mouth. See, I didn't shave at all. I've been at rehab 2 weeks. 2 weeks! 2 weeks! I've been at rehab 2 weeks, okay?
Well, you're back too soon. Too soon. You should not be home right now. Again, my opinion.
They put me on lithium. And look, I'm so happy 'cause today I found my friends. They're in my head. Light my candles in a daze 'cause I found God. Hey, yeah. Who the fuck is that? That's Kurt. Okay? All right. He said that lithium made him feel like he found God. I could tell you that the first day felt like that. Okay? But then it goes into this weirdness where it's like, okay, I feel like, oh, your brain stops. And then it starts again, and you're really happy, and you feel good, and you feel positive. But then you go, oh, that's lithium. And I can't do it, folks. Are you serious? If I'm going to, you want me to live like that my entire life, where I'm going, oh, I think everything is fucking beautiful. This is a cocksucking piece of shit. Oh, that's lithium. Excuse me. I should make AI videos out of this. Excuse me.
You would think that Dr. Shanny would tell you that any medication you take, well, the majority of them, take time until they actually start working. You're not even giving it a chance. But you're just full of bad decisions, so we'll just add this one to the list.
Wow, look at the fucking... Nothing is working today, folks. You know this? Wow. We're gonna just have no focus on the fucking camera. Wow, that makes for a great goddamn cocksucking show, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You are definitely ready to come home. Jeez, what the hell?
Wow. Well, there we go. So I gotta get into this, right? I gotta tell you the story. Because there's a story, you know? So, that night that famously streamed, I'm sure, now has become more lore of the Shanny and Rev fucking stupidity verse. The cops came that night. Everything you could imagine happened that night. Okay? It came to a point where it was like, all right, I'm not going to be able to sleep underneath this roof if she's going to be constantly streaming, slandering me, bullshit, all fucking night. Just can't do it. So, I called 911 and I went to the hospital. Under the auspices that I'm unmedicated bipolar, which is true.
You weren't in the hospital that long ago. You said you got on medication, and you've been telling us you've been on medication. Unless I'm wrong, and I could very well be, I remember you saying you both had your medication. So now you're saying you didn't have medication. And to waste resources like that just to go to the hospital to get away from Shanny, and because you're on public assistance, the taxpayers are paying for that. You do understand that, right? Everything you and Shanny do, because neither one of you want to get off your lazy asses and get a job. Everyone else who works is paying for you. You get free health care, vision, dental. Well, I'm sure neither one of you go to the dentist, but your medication, hospital, ambulance, all of it's free. Your food that you get monthly, and the home that you're in. Uncle Tommy is paying for you to have a roof over your head and all your bills paid. How does it feel, Jason, at 41 years old, to be a lazy piece of shit that doesn't want to lift a finger to help himself?
And I don't want dog shit. So what do? I go to the hospital. That's it. Right? Starting to like pain a little. So that's why I got the rubber band. You know. It's a way to get out aggression too, without breaking your fist slant. Because I gave a right hook to the fucking cabinet. That hurt.
I honestly don't believe he did that. It's just my opinion. But if you did, that just means you don't have any self-control. Maybe try working on that as well. Neither one of you have any self-control at all.
You know, that didn't feel good. That's too much pain. So, like, get the rubber band and just go like that and you're good to go. You know what I mean? So, what's the deal? I'll tell you the goddamn deal, alright? So I go to Lehigh Valley Hospital, and they do it's protocol. They do the, you know, evaluation. And they go, oh, that's why you're here. Well, that's smart, you know. You know that you're bipolar, you're unmedicated. That's good kid. That's a good guy. You know, you know that you're in trouble mentally. So you want to get on good meds. Well, we know what to do. So at Lehigh Valley Hospital, yeah, that's what you're doing, kid. Gotcha. Okay, so you want meds. I went back to Brook Glen. And no, I'm not saying Brooklyn. It's going to say in subtitles down here if you have them on, Brooklyn. And I'm not saying Brooklyn. I'm saying Brook, Brooke, Glen, Glen. That's where I went. And this is it was the second time, and then I ended up going there again. I'm going too far. Back to the story, as Amanda Breck would say. Back to the story. Fucking trolls, mostly. Do you know how many goddamn bricks and shit I have on this fucking porch? You guys are insane. I'm gonna sell it on Facebook again. Cow manure and shit. Jesus, fuck, you're insane, you know?
Gremlin, the only one who's lost their mind is you. Like I said earlier, and it's my opinion, but you should have never come home this early. Or you should have had Uncle Tommy evict her. You are never gonna get to a place where you're gonna be sane as long as she's in your life. And deep down, you know it's true.
I had such a dry mouth. I don't have my goddamn drink in here. Hang on. And when I say drink, no, I don't mean alcohol. I don't have any goddamn alcohol. I'm drinking... God bless whoever blessed Shanny. Because, wow, you guys really stepped up. Like, we have a house full of food, and it's incredible. You gave drinks, and holy shit.
Just in case you missed her live stream yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, someone sent her, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 bags of groceries. I don't know if this person is new to her, but if you're not, great job supporting someone who abuses children and their partners. And if you are new to her, before sending anybody, a YouTuber, a charity, anything, do your due diligence and research them, because Shanny and Jason are all over social media. Just type in their name. You will see all the horrible things they've done. So either you didn't do that or you just don't care. But either way, someone sent her a shit ton of groceries. It's so disgusting.
I prayed to Jesus, really, please have Shanny be fed, because I was scared about that situation. I knew she didn't have a phone, but she got a fucking government phone. I didn't know she did that. That's great, you know?
Yeah, isn't it amazing when you're not around, all the stuff she can do? She got up and down off that couch with no problem, walked around, did a little bit of cleaning in that disgusting home. She did a lot of stuff, Jason. But yet when you're there, she's so disabled and always in pain. She can't lift a pinky to do anything for herself. Hell, she can't even wipe her own ass. But yet when you're not there, she does just fine. Use your brain. She is using you, you twat waffle.
She was smart to order that before the service went out. So, God bless you. I'll be right back. But I'll tell you, man, I want you to go to YouTube. I can't do community posts yet because I literally just made this channel. But thank you to everybody that's popping the subs already.
So again, I just wanted to say I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I really didn't think Shanny would delete his channel. I only thought she put it on private. And for him to not be pissed off about that, that's just another thing she's done. And even though he's ban evading, that channel was monetized. That was how he was getting even a little bit of income. And she deleted it. Wake up, Jason. You say you're done with her. And like I've said, whether you agree or disagree with me, it's perfectly fine. But in my opinion, I truly believe he is done. Why is she still there? Get your uncle to get her out. Nothing's going to change. You're going to fall right back into the toxicity. She's going to keep manipulating, abusing, gaslighting. You're always going to be living in hell as long as she is there. But it's your life. You live it however you want.
I really appreciate you. And if you can, to my left, Is that the left? Sorry. Yeah, it's to my left. If you're looking at me as a viewer, it's to my left. My Venmo's there. That you can give money. I need it so bad, you have no clue. You're only going to get me for a little while. Why? Because I owe $116 on my fucking cell bill.
Well, it looks like you'll be without a phone then, because I'm not going to keep saying get a job, get a job. It's pointless. You're not going to. Unless it's something easy, you're not going to do it. But we all know there's some idiot out there, well, two that I know of, that are going to give you money so your bill will be taken care of. Don't worry your pretty little head, Jason. There's always going to be some idiot out there that's going to take care of your child abusing ass.
And I got a payment plan going that's only good until like the 6th or the 4th of January. So you'll get me that long and then I'm gone because I'm not going to be able to pay that. So if you want to help me out with that, my Venmo is there. And Shanny's Cash App is there too. And because we're here, you know, and we're trying to sort out living situations. That's what's happening currently, folks, if you really want to know, okay? We are figuring out the future because the future can't be me and her here living off the fucking hog, which is my fucking uncle. And that can't go on anymore.
So from what I understand is the uncle wants them both out. And I don't blame him. He has a 41-year-old nephew and his 42-year-old girlfriend, whatever, living in his home. They have trashed the house. The basement, I don't know if you've heard this, it's in Shanny's live stream, which I'll be covering, but their two cats are shitting and pissing in the basement. It's an unfinished basement, so from what I understand, it's just dirt down there. But regardless, that is still inside the home, and they are letting them use that as a toilet. So that house is trashed. All the nicotine it's covered everything. And the smell, I don't even want to think about the smell. And the neighbors, I'm sure the neighbors are so pissed. They're constantly fighting. The cops are always there. Adult Protective Services. Him paying bills for 2 houses. I'm sure he is beyond done.
Because we want to talk about tapping out in Magic the Gathering, right? Oh, I lost all my Magic cards, yeah. I lost all my shit. I'll get into it, don't worry.
Oh, that's right. You lost all your stuff because of all of us. It wasn't because you guys just kept spending and spending and spending and then got 6 months behind on that expensive, what was it, $300 or $3,500 a month townhome in Colorado. And not to mention you trashed the place and ended up with what, 20 grand that you owed? And then when you were finally evicted, you could only take what would fit in the Durango. And God knows the boys weren't allowed to take that much because you two had to take what was important to you. They will never take accountability for anything they do, just like every other lol cow.
But when you tap all your mana, right? You're done. You can't cast any more spells if you've tapped all your mana in Magic. Well, my uncle is completely tapped out. Okay? He's got 3 islands tapped. He's got 4 mountains tapped. He's got 5 plains tapped. Okay? He's done. He's got 0 untapped lands. So he's got to call it a turn. And what does that mean? We need to get the fuck out of here.
From his own mouth, the uncle did say they both have to go. Where they're gonna go? I have no idea, but especially Shanny. She has nobody that wants to have anything to do with her. She would have to go to a shelter. Looks like we might have a homeless arc coming soon. I'll be there for it, and I'll make a video of it. But for right now, let's just enjoy the show and wait and see what happens.
So, if you can help us in that effort, if there's somebody out there extremely blessed, like, hey, Elon, have I ever made you laugh? Okay, Elon, I'm going to tag you in this on X. If I ever made you laugh, Elon, could you drop me $1 million in my Cash App or the Venmo?
Who does things like that? Well, Jason does, but drop you $1 million. You really think Elon Musk is going to look to see that, oh, this guy tagged me. Let me see what he's all about. Jason, if he looked into you, he would want nothing to do with you. And as far as making him laugh, you make us all laugh. Doesn't mean we are going to give you anything. Yeah, there's a couple idiots out there that still donate to you. Just be thankful you still have them. My God, $1 million. What is wrong with you? Don't answer that. We already know.
And the girl and I will split it 50-50. All right? 500 grand a piece. My goodness. You see, Elon, you wouldn't even shit on that, right? $1 million. But you would change our lives if you just drop $1 million on us. Right? If I ever made you laugh, Elon, could you help me out with just $1 million? You know, because that help a brother out. I'll tell you that right now. I'll give you the eye through the OK sign, and you know what that means. What did I show the internet when I was Revelation News? Very clean mouth. I didn't curse. I didn't make pejoratives towards others. I didn't slander. I didn't dox. I don't do that now, because I think that's dirty pool.
There you go again, lying. You gave out William's entire legal name. First, middle, and last. Not everyone knew that. You can look at it any way you want. If he doesn't have it out there, and you said it, you doxed him.
But you get my point. I put out a very clean image. Now, I don't give a fuck. Because everything under the sun has already been said about me, and it kind of doesn't matter. Uh-oh, I just realized something. 1 second. Okay, sorry, honey. I apologize. Here. You're here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, that's it. I have the candle here, and I very ignorantly took Shanny's lighter, you know? That was a piece of the floor. That's wild. Anyway, it's an old floor, folks. Holy shit. It's from like 1972, and it needs to be redone.
Now that's a great year. That's the year I was born. And I'm not old, Jason. Regardless, you and Shanny and the destruction you've done to that house, you've made it a hell of a lot worse than I'm sure it was in before you got there. Let me show you a picture of the kitchen just in case you guys haven't seen it. Take a look at the floor. How gross it is. It looks like they have never swept or mopped. And to me, and my eyesight is not the best, it looks like mold. Tell me what you think.
And this is back to the subject now, okay? So, you want the deal? Here's the deal. I went back to Brooklyn, and I give the place, look, I did a review on Google deal. Oh my God, I have such bad cotton mouth. I'm getting off the drugs. This is fucking dog shit.
Just like I thought you were going to stop taking it. That will be one of the many dumbest things you could ever do. Lithium takes time to work. It could be a month or longer before you start to feel the effects. Other than just your medication, you should be seeing a therapist at least once or twice, if not more, a week. Now you're going to quit this medication, go back to the way you were. You say you want to get better. Well, this definitely isn't the way you do it. You stay on your medication that was prescribed. Wait a month or two and see how you feel. Maybe they can adjust the milligrams, but just stopping cold turkey, you really do make a lot of bad decisions, Jason.
I just wish I had some money so that I could consistently have Delta. They might be banning that too, so fuck it. I'm going to have to be totally sober. But see here, this is why I went, right? So this is a great place, Brooklyn. I gave it 8 stars the first time I went, and this time I'd give it 10 if I could give 10. But But this time I'd give it 5 because now I know the difference between a bad place and a good place. So here comes the big meat of the story. So I got on meds. They put me on 900 milligrams of lithium. Another one called Latuda, 60 milligrams of that, which is supposed to be another anti-anxiety medication. They know I'm not lying about that. They saw my blood pressure, and they were like, Jesus Christ, dude, you got to take some breaths. I had a blood pressure one time. It was like 98 for the low, Jesus. It was 176 over 98, and they're like, okay, you might have to go to the... Huh?
Oh, I heard Dr. Bigfoot in the background. Remember, Jason, she's a doctor and a psychologist. Listen to her.
She said, Jesus, you're going to have a heart attack. Well, that's what they were thinking. So that they know I'm not fucking faking with that. So they put me on an extra anxiety med. And at night, I get naltrexone, which is a drug that alcoholics take if they feel like they need a beer. But that's not what I really am doing with that, because mostly alcohol I fucking don't give a shit about. Why? Because it gives me a blaring fucking headache now. I can't, it just sucks. It's not a good experience, so why the fuck would I drink? No, I'm not gonna.
This is the ghost from Christmas Future. You stop taking that lithium, you'll go back to drinking, because that's all you'll have. And things are just gonna get worse and worse. If Shanny cared an ounce about you, like with any normal couple who truly love and care about each other, that includes mental and physical health. You want them well. If my husband was on lithium and talked about going off of it, you better believe we'd be having a conversation. I would tell him to please talk to his doctor first and see if they can lower the milligrams, or even if they had to change the medication. But he wouldn't be stopping it cold turkey, and vice versa. The love I have for my husband, that's not something you nor Shanny share. But I think you already know that.
So, they give that to me at night to help me sleep. So, because I don't want trazodone. It's a demon drug. When I took that shit, I literally... I was in the kitchen, and I just hit the floor. I was like, oh my God, I'm fucking dying. Literally, I thought I was going to die. That shit's... I can't. She said she keeps watch over me all night.
No,
during that time, she kept...
By a show of hands, how many of you believe that bullshit story? And I'm not saying about the trazodone of him not feeling right or whatever. I'm talking about Shanny watching over him. And I know this is a video, but I guarantee almost everyone's hand went up. This boy could be dying in the kitchen on the floor, and Shanny would be playing a game, watching TV, or doing a live stream, watching over him. Jason, if you believe that, I don't know what to tell you.
Why are you listening to me make a video?
I'm sorry.
Why don't you, like, listen to the Vatican?
I'm doing something real quick.
No, you're listening to what I'm saying. Because I love making YouTube. Why? She asked, why am I making a YouTube video?
Well, I mean...
Because I like making YouTube videos.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So why are you mad at me for, like...
Why are you interjecting shit?
What?
I said, why are you interjecting shit? Well, you don't like when I come in your videos, hon. You know?
I apologize.
Okay. You don't have to apologize, but it's just whatever. Alright, so I want to tell the story.
Oh, let me guess. You're back together. Because if you're calling her hun, I know there's habit but you're a little too nice for someone who deleted your channel and you supposedly don't want in your house any longer. Are you back together, Jason? Because I know you slept together, but yet you don't want this person around anymore. Those are mixed signals, not only to her, but to us. And like I said earlier, I don't give a shit either way. I just need to know what I'm commenting on. So, are you with her or are you not?
That's why I'm doing this. I want to let people know where I was. So, they sent me to... Okay, so I'm at Brooklyn. I'm doing every group, literally. And I was there for a 2-week period. There's sometimes 4 groups a day. So, and I really engaged them. Like, I cared, you know? I fucking cared about getting better. So, I've done my groups, and the doc, he's like, okay, we're going to try you on lithium. I'm like, you know what? That sounds great to me. Because I've heard good things about it from, well, you know, Kurt Cobain. So, my meds are good. So the deciding point comes, okay, what do you want to do? What's your next step? I said, well, I have intentions of getting somewhere. So I want to rehab close to a certain place. And they found that. It was a place called Roxbury. That's where I ended up. And I'm going to tell you right now that that place is a trap house and prostitution place. When I walked in this place, okay, the front of house looks good. It looks very legit, clean. It smelled like piss in the fucking bathroom, but of course it will, because you have people giving piss tests, and they piss on their hands sometimes, and it smells like piss in the places where those individuals do their piss tests, okay?
I worked at a mental health facility for many years, and quite a few of our patients had to give urine samples. Our bathrooms didn't stink. They were very clean, but that's normal to you? Well, the hell am I saying? Shanny shits and pisses in a bucket in the living room. Your cats shit and piss in the basement in the dirt. You're used to the smell. Never mind.
I didn't judge that at all, okay? The first red flag to me was when the nurse, who, oh man, she was like a big butted blonde, and she was looking me up and down like, holy fuck, like, yeah. So...
Oh, Jason, I hate to break it to you. She was probably looking you up and down thinking, this guy smells so bad. I wonder if he's homeless. That's what she was thinking.
She goes to me, this was the first red flag. She goes, well, I had my fucking, you know how they strip you, almost nude. She was trying to get me to put my boxers below my cock. But she saw the flopping, and she went, oh.
Jason. You do know a lot of us saw your corn videos. There's no floppage. None. If she said, oh, it's because... it's because it's probably the smallest she's ever seen.
That was the first red flag. And then the second red flag was, she said, well, okay, are you sure that you don't have something up your asshole that we might have to go and check for? I said, what the fuck? I literally did do that, and then she changed her attitude completely. Like, she was kind of like sexualizing me until that point, and because I literally looked at her in the eyes and I said, what the fuck?
Again, who believes that story? She probably said, we need to check you. Jason, they have to check you for contraband. I'm sure you know that. You've been to jail. and you could have it hidden under your testicles and in your bum. So yes, they have to check. But I seriously doubt she said asshole. And sexualizing you? This story sounds so familiar. Where did we hear this before? Oh, I know.
The one compliment was really nice in prison. The one guy said to me, I got called, the one Hispanic said, a guy said I had a huge dick. He said, I heard him. He said, oh yeah, that white boy is really pretty, man. He was pretty looking, like his shape and shit. And he had a really nice big dick, man. You know, so they said I had a big dick in fucking prisons. That's not professional to talk to me that way. And then she turned it off from that point on. I should have known that something weird was going on when the nurse was acting like this. But when I got on the floor of rehab, this place was like fucking Oz. I'll be right back, because this is traumatizing to talk about, folks. It's been so long since I felt any kind of hope. Have you been there, folks? I just got a question for you. Is anybody out there listening? But I think for the first time in a long time, I could say that I have a feeling in my spirit that things are gonna be okay.
Are they? You're talking about stopping your lithium. You're not doing anything about Big Big. She's still there. So are they really? I don't think they are. I think things are going to go back to exactly the way they were before. But it's your life. You live it how you want. You want to live in hell? Then live in hell.
You know, there's a song by Blind Witness, and it's on a lot of YouTube videos. It was very, very popular back in the day to put this in your video. But it's Blind Witness is the band, and it's called is it called What the Fuck is going on? That fucking song, dude. Okay. I was living that, I think, for a while in my mind. I was living it. That it's like it's not going to be okay. No, it's not. I've been living in that for years, that I know things are not going to be okay. But now I really do feel that there is light. And I'm not going to go back into the abyss. I refuse to do it.
It looks like you've already started heading that way again. But you keep telling yourself that there, little buddy.
Because I spend a long enough time in there to know that self-pity, loathing, laziness, that shit is of the fucking devil. And I'm not partaking in that bullshit anymore. Because I choose to live life. I have not given up. Quite the contrary.
Keep in mind, this live stream was done before the 2 shorts that I posted earlier today. So it looks like he's back in the abyss, and he's done it all to himself. Wait, what's that I hear?
I want to completely reinvent myself and be an entertainer. I want, this is what I want in my life. I want to have a child.
I'm not going to say everything I'm thinking, because I will definitely be kicked off of this platform. All I'm going to say is I hope to God, if he does get with another person, that they do not have a child. I cannot even imagine him as a father. Hell, I don't even think of him as human. But a dad? Just no.
I choose life. So, back to the story. I get onto the floor of this rehab place and it's like fucking Oz. The walls have like graffiti type looking artwork. Oh, they display Jesus in it. There's Christian stuff on the walls. Oh, but is it Christian what they're doing in there? Well, I don't know. Do you call dealing drugs and prostitution of Jesus? I don't think so. These guys were licking their lips when I got on the floor, going, hey, what's up, Poppy? You want to suck my dick?
It's crazy. Anywhere you go, whether it's jail, rehab, everybody seems to want Jason. I guess they're seeing something I'm not, because to me, you are a creepy little fuck. And hate me all you want, but there is not one thing, inside or out, that I find attractive. It's my opinion, but ugh, no thank you.
They're Hispanics, mostly. It's like all Hispanics except one white dude, a couple black guys, and a Muslim kid. He was an angel, I think. He was one angel in there. But he was trying to convince me to stay. He's like, oh, buddy, listen, bro. He said to me, hey, new guy, come here. He said, listen, man, are you detoxing? I said, no. I said, this place is fucking hell. He said, listen, this first day is always the worst, bro. You could do this. I said, brother, God bless you, but I gotta go. And I wasn't even that nice to him. I should have been more nice to him, because he really did have, I think, probably have my best interests at heart. And he was trying to say, look, it might look rough and the guys are weird, but, you know, you can handle it. No, I can't handle it. Why? Because I heard 3 guys saying, I saw what room number he is. And they said they were going to gang rape me. Because they're fucking huge, fat fuck guys.
Between you and Shanny, that's all you guys talk about. And it supposedly happened to her. And I am so sorry if it did. And there's really not a whole lot I'm going to talk about this. But for someone who's been sexually assaulted, the way she talks about it, this little bit that I'm talking about right now, is hard enough for me. And she talks about it all the time. That's not normal. And she's laughed about it happening to you. So it makes me think maybe it didn't happen to her the way she tells it. But you two are so messed up. And I don't believe your story, not one bit.
Okay, 350 pounders. So yeah, if you get 3-on-1, I'll probably almost kill one of them. Okay? But I can't take on fucking, if it's 5 dudes. Maybe if I were Ken Masters, you know? Maybe if I were Ken, I could take 5-on-1. But I ain't Ken. So no. Then this female, she got these pigtails in. She looks like Miss Piggy. Right?
If there's anyone that knows about Miss Piggy, well, that would be you.
Miss Piggy comes up to me and she goes, hey, baby, what's up? Oh, that's a really nice coat, because I had my Harry Potter cloak on, right? She saw this on me, right? This is exactly what I was wearing. And she comes up to me and puts her hands on the insides of my coat. And she's like, oh, you have abs. Like, oh, yeah. I'm like, holy fuck. This was in the med line.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Between him and Shanny, thinking all these people want them. I'm just gonna let him live in his little delusional world.
I was in line to get my lithium because they told me they were getting my lithium ready to take when I was doing intake. And I was supposed to get my lithium immediately. Guess what? They weren't doing my meds at all. I had to go up to the fucking desk and I had to ask her, hey, what's the deal with my meds, man? And she goes, oh, I didn't even take out your folder yet. She goes, it's in your stuff, right? I'm like, yeah, it's in a white folder. So as she went in my shit, that same nurse with the blonde hair and the nice ass. She was hot. She was. But gross. You're fucking weird. You like the floppage you saw? Well, you forced me to give you a show, right? Holy shit. Talk about objectification. Yeah, it can happen to males too. Goddamn fucking cottonmouth. You think I'm staying on these drugs? There's zero chance. I hate them. Shanny and I got in a massive fight because of this shit. Okay? This is worse. I am more manic than non-medicated on this shit. Zero chance that I'm staying on this shit. I need Delta and weed. That's what I need. So that's the story with this place, all right? That's the story.
No, that's your story. There's your story and the truth. So I guess we'll never really know what happened, will we?
I was sexually harassed, and it's on record everywhere. Because I told this story about 30 times, and I have horrible, PTSD about it now.
And that's another thing I hate that they throw around so easily. When something bad happens to them or something's hurt their fifis, oh, I have PTSD. I don't think you really understand or know what true PTSD is, Jason. And believe me, you don't want to. But you piss me off so badly when you sit there and just throw it around like it's nothing. Why don't you try to be a little bit more sensitive to people who really have it? Every single one of you lol cows claim to have PTSD. And no, I am not a doctor, I am not a therapist, but every time something happens, oh, I have PTSD from it. Shut up.
But what I believe is that it's on the trip there, the sling blade motherfucker, the driver.
Oh my gosh, now the driver's done something too? Get ready for more story time.
So I'm like, what's the deal with Shippensburg? He's like, well, it's like a redneck town. Nothing like this area. This looks like a very rich area. Fucking Sling Blade. I thought he was gonna rape me.
Okay, I am just about done with this shit with him.
Okay, folks!
So if that were a real story, they both laugh? Are you fucking kidding me? You got Jabba the Hutt in there laughing about somebody possibly being graped. And then this asshole laughs. Yeah, tell us again, Shanny, how it happened to you. Because it's so funny. Fucking sick. You're both sick.
Do you understand how fucked this was? I really felt in my heart that he was going to sell me or something. Because he's in traffic, right? And he's doing calls to, I don't know who, right? He says this in the call. Well, I'm 1 hour out, and I'm in traffic, so I don't know if I can make it. There was no traffic. He was driving fine. He said there's traffic. I was going to ask him, why did you say there's traffic? There's no traffic. Do you see how fucked this is? This guy worked for this trap house. So he said, well, we got to make a stop for a man in Harrisburg named Lewis. So I said, really? Okay. I'm really getting nervous at this point. He's making a diversion from the rehab? So we get there. I never seen Harrisburg, folks. What an abomination.
Now that's funny. You calling something else an abomination? Have you looked around your uncle's house lately, Jason? That is an abomination. But go ahead. Keep telling your fake story.
This is the great state of Pennsylvania founded by the great William Penn. And our capital looks like a goddamn slum? What a fucking travesty of American history. Disgusting fucking bullshit. I might get my stuff back. Oh yeah, okay, we'll go back to the story. Okay, so I say to them, listen, I'm self-termination-y. Okay? I can't do this. I just can't do it. I'm going to have to turn down this mic because she's got a copyrighted movie on. I wish you'd wear your headphones, but, okay. I'm going to have to turn this down because I might get copyright. Okay, I'm going to have to do that because she's fucking watching Puss in Boots. So, all right, I gotta be rushed now to do this. So, God damn it.
Oh, what to say. So, you're done with her, so you claim. She's in your uncle's home, which you would think any other normal person who's scared of possibly being thrown out would be on their best behavior. Oh, but not Big. She's a 42-year-old sitting on the couch where she lives 24/7, watching Puss in Boots. Not searching for a place to go, not filling out job applications. Nope, she's watching Puss in Boots. What a life the two of you have. Dumb and Dumber, together forever.
I should have this fucking computer upstairs or something. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll take it upstairs and I'll start doing videos up there. There's room on my grandpa's dresser. I think I could actually set something cool up there, maybe. And then when I do a video, there's just no interruption at all. Because we're on the same floor here and she's just right there. She should be able to watch a movie if she wants to, you know? So that's bullshit. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to set this up there. All right, so... Holy shit. Sorry. That's really traumatic fucking even thinking about this shit. It was really probably one of the most traumatic things next to losing my dad that I've ever experienced. And mom. You know, losing mom and dad that's the most trauma in my life for sure. But Cottonmouth cocksucker, I said I'm self-termination-y. So they went, oh shit, 911. Ambulance comes to get me. They're like, what the hell do you want us to do with you? I said, I don't know, but I'm very self-terminating right now. I need to get out of here, please. The environment is making me feel this way. Okay, we'll get you up. But they couldn't take my shit. And I'm not going to argue with them because they didn't even want to take me to the hospital. So I said, fine, leave it. Leave it. I took my wallet and my phone and my clothes on my back and the pack of cigarettes I had with me, and that was it. That's all I took. They took me to Chambersburg Hospital, which is a perfect, amazing hospital with good people. The civil caseworker is a cunt. Her name's Mimi or something. What a fucking cunt. Whore.
And for anyone who watches them because you believe they're good Christians, there you go. And that is their everyday talk about many people.
She said, I think you're gaming the system. I said, ma'am, how is it gaming the system if I was just seeking mental help and help with my meds? Well, I didn't mean to offend you. You did offend me, ma'am.
Now that story, I believe. You and Shanny have been gaming the system for a long-ass time. And you know I'm right.
Long story short, she got it through that I go back to Brooklyn. Thank Jesus Christ in heaven. Every single person I met at Brooklyn that I spent a lot of time with told me, Jason, you have brought me back to thinking about the idea of God. I swear to God, everybody in the place was calling me Jesus.
You'll have to excuse me while I put bigger boots on, because this shit is getting deep.
And it's because when I first came out to them, it's crazy. I was in the bedroom and I came out wrapped in my blanket because I was freezing. So I kind of looked Jesus-y because I was wrapped in a blanket and I came out with my hands like this.
Yeah, that's perfectly normal. Whenever I'm wrapped in a blanket, I always have my arms out like that. Jason. And I can't believe your book actually sucked. You're such a good storyteller.
And like the people were like, holy shit, is this Jesus? My roommate John told the guy Dom, who was one of the coolest guys ever, a super good looking guy, and there were three of us that the chicks, three of the dudes. It was me, Dom, no, four. Me, Dom, Xavier, and Tom. And Tom was the super good looking, blue eyed, young fucking Irish boxer kid.
We know, Jason. Everyone wants you. You're so sexy and desirable, blah, 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 blah. Stop lying. You do know who you sound like, right? Amber. The Uber driver loves her, and people are always wanting to take pictures with her and wanting her autograph, but yet there isn't one picture floating around anywhere except the one from someone who was a hater. But yes, you and Shanny are just so popular. Everyone loves you. They all want you. They all want to be you. We're all so jealous of you. If that's what helps you get through your day, you tell yourself whatever you like.
And man, girls were just fucking like, wow. But yeah, every hot girl in the rehab gave me their number. Every single one of them.
I can't. Jason. Does that include Miss Piggy? Oh my gosh. If you guys rewatch that last few seconds, watch him side-eye, because he's not looking at us at the camera. He's watching himself, because nobody loves Jason like Jason. Same with Shanny, Amber, Foodie Beauty, all of them. But right after he says that, he side-eyes us. He is so full of shit. We all know it, but watch the side-eye from him lying. Oh my gosh.
So, let's just say if I ever had any problem with thinking that I wasn't desirable, which I didn't, because I am pretty good looking and I don't give a fuck. I can toot my own horn when I need to, because I got a bunch of cunt trolls that want to make me feel like I ain't desired. But guess what? I got plenty of evidence now that I'm desired.
Let me let you in on a little secret, Jason. A lot of the people that you call trolls are being brutally honest. I think you're creepy, and I don't find you attractive at all. See, I'm being brutally honest. But you keep living in your delusion. If that's what gets you through the day, like I said, do what you have to do.
So fuck you trolls. And anybody else that wants to attack my fucking self-worth. How's that? I said, Lord, whatever I did wrong, I repent. And then it kicked right in. I was outside having a cigarette, and the wind came and started blowing all the leaves in a whirlwind passion. I got chills talking about it. Holy shit, I'm getting buzzed so hard. There were leaves all over, and it was multiple tornadoes of leaves around. And it was like a whirlwind. And I felt it. I said, Lord, I am so sorry I left her like that.
Here we go again.
That was wrong. You ended up in hell because it's wrong what you did. You don't run like a pussy bitch to your obligations. And to take care of Shannon is an obligation given by God.
Yeah, he is definitely too far gone. If you think she was put in your life and now you're obligated by God to take care of her, there is no hope for you. But then again, you are a child abuser, and now You're being manipulated, abused, gaslit. Maybe it is from God. Maybe she is your punishment. I mean, obligation. I guess if you look at it that way, I get your point.
There's no, and anybody tried to convince me otherwise. Look, you're arguing with the Creator because He gave me everything with Shanny was about the whirlwind, the whirlwind, the whirlwind. That's impossible. The wind was insane this day. There were gusts up to 50 miles an hour. We never seen shit like that around here. Sling Blade is like, well, I don't know if we're gonna make it. So we're in Harrisburg, right? This is rewind. We're in Harrisburg. We picked up this Lewis guy who's a drug dealer. I'm sitting next to a goddamn drug dealer. He's going, Ese, hey, bro. He's a Hispanic guy. Bit tall, big lurch looking fucking Hispanic guy, Lewis.
Now, I'm not saying it can't happen, but you ever notice when Jason tells stories, there's always Hispanic people in it? The Hispanic guy when he was in jail, the Hispanic guy at the rehab, now the Hispanic drug dealer in the car. Coincidence? Perhaps. Jason's bullshit stories? More than likely. They try very hard to make it sound like they're not racist, but they both are. Especially Shanny.
And he goes, bro, you know where the stash is. I told you where the stash is. Bro. And this guy kept calling him back again. Keep calling him. And he just keeps saying, man, I don't know what you want me to say, man. You know that you could trust the guy. He's a good guy. You know where the stash is, okay? That's all I could say to you. And hanging up. You tell me that's not a drug dealer? Even the dogs know, see?
Jesus, those neighbors must hate both of you. And the dogs are barking, dummy, because you're yelling.
What's the moral of the story, Rev? Well, I'll tell you the moral of the story. Never get addicted to shit. And take care of your mental health that you don't have to end up in a unit or a rehab of any kind. Keep your shit together. Because you don't want to go see what I saw. You dig? Get right with God, motherfucker.
And that's the guy who calls himself a Christian. Not only a Christian, but a reverend. But anyway, the moral of the story is he doesn't know what he wants. I still don't think he wants to be with Shanny, but like I've always said, time will tell. And speaking of time will tell, he just posted 2 more shorts while I've been editing this video. So I'll throw those in here as well. Because as I said, I don't know how to do YouTube shorts.
I'm just making this video quick, okay? She's going to be live all day, I'm sure, because she's going to make tons of money on this abuse. She is. So Shanny for Christ can abuse Revelation News all day if she wants. I'm going to do my own content soon, so don't worry about that. Forgiveness is a beautiful word. And true forgiveness comes from those that truly love you. And I got that today from an angel. A real angel, not a narcissistic drama queen, a perfect circle outsider female that destroyed my life. Shanny for Christ is the most disgusting person that I've ever lived, I don't know. To abuse the guy that wiped your ass, to abuse the guy that took in your 2 sons that you had with a crackhead. This guy, you treat me like that now. Shanny, look back on this, you'll have the memory because I'm standing right in front of you. I wish I never met your fucking fat ass. And there's one more thing I want to add for everybody out there. I'll probably do something live, maybe tonight. I'm not sure. It'll be upstairs away from her. And I'm going to do my own stuff. And is it going to be slandering Shanny? No. It won't be at all. But I might talk to you guys at some point, okay? But I want this known to females. I'm not talking to you in a sexual way, okay? I want all females to know. I'm going to state this again. Sorry, my mic wasn't up. I want all females to know I'm not talking to you, any of you, in a romantic fashion, okay? I have a girlfriend. I have a person in my life that is the forever person in my life. That's decided forever. So I want you to know that your advances in the beginning were wanted and all that. Yeah, because I wanted to do a little bit of flirting and stuff. That's out of my system. I'm done with that. I have my girl, and I'm to respect her. I am not going to use her name again publicly. God bless everybody.
So, ladies, you all heard it. He's off the market. He has found the love of his life. I don't know who it is this time, but he's in love. And I wanted to add, I know this video is so long, and unfortunately, most people don't even make it to the halfway mark of my videos, but I understand. But if you did make it this far, there's one more shorts I want to add. It was from one of Shanny's live streams. I don't know your opinion on it, but in my opinion, I would consider this SA. But I'll let you watch it just in case you haven't seen it and tell me what you think. But I definitely know this would help him to get her out of there a lot quicker. But anyway, here's that shorts.
I will fight for what's mine.
I'm not yours.
God thinks so.
Yeah, I don't agree
Your
with you.
dick felt so.
Yeah, oh boy, yeah. And then I'm doing nothing. I'm not touching you. You're the one licking my ears and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't want that. I don't want this. Oh, you know you do. And you're on top of me saying I don't consent to this. Whoa. Oh.
Yeah, get me so bad.
It's live.
Yeah, get me.
I'm not consenting to this. Okay, thanks for the kiss. That's cute. Now please get off. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I have to pee.
You doing? Rev, go live. Yo, what's up, Rev? Doo-doo. Yeah, poo-poo, pee-pee, couch. I need a grown-up. Hey, poo-poo, pee-pee.
Jesus, Jason.
They're saying that. Because I said it. Yeah, okay. Okay, I did it. I'm not consenting. I'm not consenting to that. I'm not asking for it. You're doing that. Yeah, okay, Shannon. There you go. Okay. Jesus. You do what you need to do, you know?
I'm glad that was funny to you, Big. Because hopefully, if he is serious and he does not want to be with you, he'd get your ass thrown in jail. Because in my opinion, if he's telling you no to get off me, I don't want this, that is SA. But to you, this is all a big joke. But anyway, guys, if you did make it to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to take just a little break because I've been working on this video for 2 days. Not the full day. I probably get about 3 to 4 hours a day to work on it, but I'm going to take a little break and then I'm going to go back into working on one of her live streams. But thank you so much again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.